Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're having an amazing week. Currently it is Thursday and let's get right to the charts, as today's video is going to be very special because, as you can see, Bitcoin is dropping towards the lows that we had during March and April back in the tariff capitulation event that we had right here. Bitcoin is approaching currently those levels. The stock market is dropping to the downside massively. As you can see, if we go on a lower time frame, you can see the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 are dropping around 2.5%, I think, exactly from the top that we had right here, which would be our monthly pivot. As you can see, the S&P rejected from there. The Nasdaq did not quite reach it, but we did get very close. We did reject from the 50 moving average right here, and right now we are potentially dropping towards this level right here that I have marked out on the S&P 500 yesterday. That I told you it is very possible that the price will wanna go into those order block before we get a potential bounce. And as you can see right now, potentially this is exactly what's going to happen if the monthly S1 does not hold us right here. Basically same story for Bitcoin. We are right now losing the monthly S3 and there is nothing to hold us basically until the yearly pivot. Once we lose the monthly S3, the yearly pivot is sitting at the low 80s, basically where also the 0886 is sitting Fibonacci level. The deepest retracement out of all of those Fibonacci levels would be sitting right here, which is where excuse me, I would be expecting a bounce if the 100 EMA and the 786 does not hold us. You can see price is just dropping very hard, and we have around 3 days until the weekly close. And imagine what will happen if we close at this bottom right here. Potentially we are going to have another candle bleeding out to the downside, basically retracing this level. So this, in my opinion, how this whole downside move will play out. As you can see, we do have right now 4 weekly bearish candles in a row, and this has not happened since the bear market begin of 2022, where we had right here Luna collapsing, FTX collapsing right here lower at the end of 2022. But right here we had over 10 weekly candles, bearish weekly candles in a row, with one doji candle right here. So if we count them all together, we have right here 3, 6, 9 and 12 candles. We had 12 bearish weekly candles, which was pretty insane back in the day. So I don't say that history will repeat. Basically it won't repeat one-to-one, but as you can see, we are getting pretty similar results right now. So basically if we measure another 3 weeks, this would be potentially the end of the year. Basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, 5 weekly candles until the end of the year. So right now we have 4, then with another 5 candles, that would be 9 weekly candles, bearish weekly candles in a row. And as I said, again, this is not a financial advice, and I do not say that history will repeat like it did right here, but as of right now we are having a pretty similar pattern playing out right here. Basically the thing is that we had yesterday actually bullish earnings from Nvidia. As you can see, we beat the earnings, but as of today you can see right now we are having that correction happening to the downside also for Nvidia. Basically I think most of the stocks are bleeding to the downside, not looking good. Gold is also dropping right now, playing around the, I think those are playing around the monthly pivots. And if gold starts losing the monthly pivot, as you can see, we do have the monthly S1 sitting at 3,850, so it is also very possible that we retest those level. Ethereum right now approaching the level that I have talked about. You can see in my previous video I was talking about this Fibonacci golden pocket level, and this would basically mean that it will be back in this range right here, basically the previous range. So very fast drops. As I said, this in my opinion will not be sustainable, and once we get a relief bounce, a actual relief bounce, we are going to be seeing, in my opinion, a potential bump towards the 200 moving average. That would take us around 33% higher, and then everybody will think we are back, and then potentially price is going to dump us once again. Bitcoin, I think, just dropped below 87,000. Did we target? Yeah, we did drop towards 86,600. Very bad looking for Bitcoin in the moment. Let's see the liquidation heat map on the monthly. Where would, so we have liquidity, basically no support until $81,000, potentially going to be taken out sooner than expected. ETF inflows, let me just refresh it. So we got actually a bullish day, which is nice, but other than that, price is dropping very sharply. Fear and Greed index sitting at 15. Basically it was 16 yesterday, now it is even lower at 15. I think historically we went no more than 12, if I am not mistaken. The long versus shorts ratio, let's see for the day. Of course we do have more sellers in the market. We did get our news today. The unemployment rate, as you can see, the unemployments are actually lower than expected, which is good, but you can see right here it is lower than expected. Very interesting to see, but even though still the stock market is dropping very aggressively to the downside, potentially this monthly support might hold us right here, and then we are going to be seeing this order block getting hit in the next coming days. But I think this covers it for today, guys. I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.